I know.
Are you a farter? That's what I've got to ask this morning.
I will not repeat that because this is breakfast, Jenny.
Well, this is the reason I'm saying this.
The talkSPORT Clips of the Week.
Yes, time for Clips of the Week. And we start, as we often have over the years, with Big Alan Brazil on breakfast. And let's be honest, it's never far from his mind.
Yeah, but as I said earlier, Lee, 3 points behind Sheffield United.
I wouldn't mind being 3 points behind Sheffield United, would you?
Not?
Yeah.
And Mike Parry now with an impassioned defence of a fine Leicester striker.
Jamie Vardy just announced that he won't, regularly be available for the England squad in future, though not slammed the door on it. Wouldn't it be great if he came out today with the sort of performance which made Gareth Southgate think, maybe I should have looked after him a bit more, maybe I should have taken a bit more care of people who can be fill-in strikers if ever anything happens to Harry Kane.
We might have to wait a couple of weeks because he's suspended this week.
Is he?
Yeah, afraid so.
Well, thank you very much indeed for pointing that out. That's very good of you.
Didn't sound like it.
He didn't believe that, did he?
Now, this is Dean Saunders. Getting to the heart of the matter, as always.
The only way Mourinho can win, the only way Man United can win is if they win.
Thank you very much, Dean.
You can't argue with that.
Well spoken.
A Fisherman's Blues now, and host Nigel Botherway has had a top fishing time.
Gluing 2 pellets on your hair for barbel is one of the best baits out there.
So what do? Do you dip your head in the water?
You do, yeah.
Is that what
That's
you
why I
do?
enjoyed it. You just put your head straight under.
Put your head straight in the water. It should have been top fishing tip, of course.
I know,
but
sorry about that. Clip within a clip. It's a new thing.
Clip within a clip. Windmills of your mind. Now here's Kate Fallis. No, really. I've got no more to say on that. I've got nothing. Kate Fallis with F1 news.
Britain's Lewis Hamilton made it 3 wins from 4 races by winning the Italian Grand Prix. The championship leader finishes ahead of pole sitter Kimi Räikkönen.
Yeah. She's recalling the great Australian country singer, Kimi Räikkönen.
Kimi Räikkönen, yeah. I made that album in Nashville. That was fantastic, wasn't it? Yeah. Achy breaky heart. So what's next?
It's Big Sam Allardyce with a new word.
You always hear it on an international break, Alan. And then you will always hear they've been misinterpreted when they get back. And and you go, no, you haven't been misinterpreted.
Well, what's misinterpreted?
I don't know. Who is misinterpreted?
She was my maths teacher.
Was she really?
Yeah, 4 years my misinterpreted. Then she got married.
Yeah, well, there you go.
She still kept the misinterpreted, though.
Yeah, very confusing.
Yeah. She married a bloke called Terpreted, funny enough.
No, she didn't.
Strange, isn't it?
Go on.
Okay, also reinvented the English language this week. Steve Harmison on breakfast.
One last time, going on the first morning of a test as well. Indian off-spinner, yeah. Largeable, I was going to say likeable, largeable life character, but largeable life character. I think we're likeable, we'll leave that there.
Yeah, I quite like largeable.
What is largeable?
I like largeables. I often buy them for the kids' lunch. That's it. They're very good.
Staying with Alan and Harmy on breakfast, here they are discussing a disgraced Aussie batsman.
No one liked him in the first place, did they, Warner?
No. He came and played for Durham a few years ago.
Just like a punch. I shouldn't say that.
He's a feisty
he's one of them
character.
nasty little,
You know, I shouldn't say that about David Warner. I'd like to punch him, and I just... Then with a head, I shouldn't say this, and then on the floor, kick him on the floor.
Shouldn't say
I really shouldn't say. Punch again, down on the floor. MMA. I shouldn't say that, really, but I would love to hurt him. Anyway, so that's Alan. Back to got right into that.
You did, yeah, very good.
Got
Yeah.
a bit method. Got a bit method, didn't it? I was doing the arms and everything. Shame we don't film it. Now, back to Nigel on Fisherman's Blues with a bizarre story.
I've seen the video footage of a plane dropping trout into a mountain lake in the US. It was being restocked with trout from the air by the Utah Division of Wildlife Resources, who say that this mode of transport is less stressful for the fish.
Is it?
Really? You wouldn't think so? Being dropped out of an aeroplane.
I can't think of anything
The
worse.
only thing would make it less stressful, they all had little individual parachutes, each fish, and so they didn't hit the water with such force. I mean, fired out of a cannon would be wrong, of
That
course.
wouldn't be right either, no.
Yeah, I think there was a fish cannon. Didn't Nigel talk about that one? Salmon, to get salmon from one side of the river to the other.
Oh, yeah.
Because obviously literally a bit of an uphill struggle for some of them. They would fire them out of a cannon, wouldn't
That
they?
wasn't stressful either, apparently.
Yeah, that'd be good half-time entertainment at the match, wouldn't it?
They loved it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So,
It's me.
Yeah.
And it's time now for the sports news.
midday. John's got the sport.
Thank you, Max. I can honestly look back and say I'm the best player I could become.
You're right, no one likes a big head. John Howick there, just sort of showing off, really, wasn't it?
Really, yeah.
But, well, look, we take it. You've got to believe in yourself in this life, haven't you, Mandy? What's next? Give us this one.
It's back to Big Alan recalling an old operation.
So they basically said to me, I don't know what happened, or was it too much, or the wrong mix of anaesthesia.
Anaesthesia? That's her, isn't it? Yes, one of her.
She's very good.
And also this week, Bob Mills asked Perry Groves how much he paid for his lunch yesterday.
I reckon you're talking with a baked potato, prawn cocktail, cup of tea.
A baked potato, prawn cocktail, cup of tea, baked potato, cup of tea, prawn cocktail. 175!
175, it's back. Yeah, always good to hear 175 back on talkSPORT.
And finally,
Andy,
yes, it's back to Nigel on Fisherman's Blues, trying to help us out.
Got a great text here that's a potential clip of the week. It's got a pun and an innuendo, and I'm not quite sure whether it's intentional or not. But I was talking about Adam Penning having his tackle stolen, which obviously isn't a laughing matter. And he says, Nigel, I have also seen a set of carp rods in pawn shops for sale, which I always worry where they came from. Why I say the pun and the innuendo is I don't know if he's done it deliberately or not, but our texter has spelt pawn. A pawn shop, I'd like to think he means P-A-W-N, but he spelt it P-O-R-N, which brings the where they came from a completely different... anyway...
No, I'm afraid it didn't make clips of the week, that one, Nigel. Thanks for the tip.
That's snapping,
that one didn't quite get in this week. But
good of him to suggest them, though.
It was, yes, great.
New thing.
Top man.
Yeah.
Back to on Sunday morning, of course, at 6 a.m. with Fisherman's Blues.
We'll be there.
We will. Now, there we are. There's the clips of the week. Thanks for everybody who sent them in. This week, our thank yous are to Albert Arbuthnot.
Tremendous.
Yeah. Wardy.
Yeah.
David Clark, John Boy, Brutus, Wazza, Roger in Durham, Roger, Dan Gray, Tom Gale, and Alan Jenkins.
And Rick Glanville.
Yes, top work. Thanks to everybody who
suggested largeable to me.
That's a good one. You can't give it to me. Give it to Glenn Hoddle. And he said, if you can't give it to Glenn Hoddle, panic. So good afternoon, boys. Safe journey up to Sheffield.